It's been just about 2 weeks since Election Day. The nation already acknowledging Joe Biden as the president-elect, but President Trump's team is still fighting. As ABC 15's Nicole Valdez reports, the Arizona Republican Party leading the charge on a challenge that some say could threaten Arizona's electoral vote.
2020, a record-breaking year, more than 2 million ballots cast, counted, and now being certified. But that last part could get pushed back.
Can represent with certainty that this would be a time-consuming process for the county.
Monday, before a judge, attorneys for the Arizona Republican Party argued for a second hand count audit in Maricopa County. The first happened last week. Election officials reported a 100% match after political parties checked by hand whether tabulators were accurate in counting votes for several contests from several different vote centers. But that's the problem, according to state GOP leaders. Maricopa County switched to using vote centers this year instead of having voters report to their assigned precincts like in years past. So the GOP's attorney, John Willencheck, says they're asking for the audit of those votes to be redone by precinct.
It is not possible for the county to do what Mr. Willencheck wants because our ballots are not separated by precinct. They're in bags by vote centers. And so in order to do what Mr. Willencheck wants, all those bags would have to be opened, the ballots would have to be gone through, find the ones that go into certain precincts.
But let's take a step back. Using and auditing vote centers isn't new to Arizona. In fact, counties like Cochise and Yuma have been using it for years, and so has Yavapai County since 2012.
Really, you're getting more ballot styles to count by doing it by vote center. You know, you're getting a whole bunch of precincts to count and to check that count against the machine.
And it's never been a problem. But at this stage of the election, doing another audit could cause a domino effect of problems. Attorneys for Maricopa County argue they could miss their canvass deadline.
That in turn would affect the secretary's deadline, which in turn would affect the electoral college deadline.
And the latest request Monday, separate from this lawsuit, a demand by Congressman Andy Biggs, Paul Gosar, and Dave Schweikert asking the county to do a 100% audit of all ballots that came into Maricopa County. Now, by law, counties are only required to audit 2% of voting locations and only 1% of all the early ballots that came in. So far, no word from election officials on that letter. In Phoenix tonight, Nicole Valdez, ABC 15, Arizona.